Hey everybody, Jacob with Scooters Lawn Care. Today I want to do a quick video for Mr. Twitchy, who was asking about doing a video on the ditch witch. We've been able to spend some time with this piece of equipment now that we've had it for a few months, and wanted to do kind of a quick video how we're going to use it to better our business. Maybe I'll get into a little bit of how I justified the cost, and just try to tell you a little bit about what we think about this machine. So here it is. Just cleaned it up. It's got the heavy material or the light material bucket on it. This is the SK752. We did demo the larger model, which is the 850. Now they even make a 1150 or something insane like that we demoed at GIE. But so this machine's amazing. There's the light material bucket. Up front here this is more of a digging bucket. It's a little bit smaller. Can't hold half as much in it. But to give you an idea of this bucket right here that I thought was just a necessity, it will hold a half yard of mulch. It even holds a ton of rock, so it'll probably hold even a half yard of rock or close to it. So as you can see, if you're moving material around, you can move it really quick. So if you have to dump something out on a street in front of someone's house, you can move it fast. This thing can do the work of 3 guys. Plus it never calls in sick, never shows up late, and doesn't complain if it's got to work 10 hours. Moving on from that, the really nice thing that I love, the tracks, I mean, they just put so little weight on the ground. If you're gentle with it and you don't spin around, it doesn't do much damage. We've worked on some pretty soft yards. Also, your hydraulic attachments, your auxiliary stuff, it can run reverse or forward. If you're going to do a ton of that, you probably need the bigger one. But our idea is this machine was really, it was good enough for what we were doing. We really bought it and we justified it for, we do a lot of wood, moving wood around, keeping the shop heated. So that's something that we just can barely keep up with the stuff the tree trimmers bring in if we don't have something like this. We also want to get bulk mulch here so we can load our truck. It'll bring our mulch cost from $37 down to $19 a yard for double shred hardwood mulch. And this is just some of the things. That's not even include going out and doing a job with it. You know, this thing, we've done a lot of dirt moving jobs, a lot of getting in small backyards, removing the sand from an old above ground pool, filling back in with dirt and grading it. These are just some of the things we use this for. And, you know, it's super helpful even around the shop. But back to the machine, very impressive. It seems to really do. You also get to see our friendly shop cat. It's supposed to be a barn cat. Now we've got 4 in the shop. You know, it really seems to do good on the fuel consumption. It's just all around impressed me. For us, we don't need the bigger model at all. We just don't do enough with attachments. But this is going to be on this machine, your forward and reverse on your auxiliary. I like this because it's not as complex as the bigger machine. Once you get in the above 30-something horse, they've got to have a digital readout. I really like it to just be old school throttle. This is your bucket control. And then I know with Ditch Witch, they offer a couple different. I really like the joystick. It's a newer setup, but the old style is a double joystick. It is, they still offer it, still a good deal. I don't love it, but it would just take getting used to. And then under here, you can see here's your owner's manual. Accessible to get in, see how your hydraulic fluid's doing. There's your hydraulic fluid fill. Like I mentioned, there's your diesel. Also got your gauge right here. It's really a very simple machine. It does what it's supposed to do. It's a money maker. Yes, they're extremely expensive, but that's something I've talked about justifying cost before. If it costs 26 grand, well, what do you pay even just an average employee? I mean, if you can keep this thing busy, we pay an average employee probably close to 20-something thousand a year. This thing you don't have to pay taxes on. Well, I mean, you have to pay taxes on, but you don't have to pay Social Security tax and a lot of other things. And like I said, you know, it's always there. It's always working for you, and it makes your life easier. And it makes it anything you can buy to drop where it takes as much manpower and you can put it on machinery. That's how I justify it. Think it's a great piece of equipment. Wouldn't change the purchase for the world. it's going to really help us out. We're going to be able to do a lot more stuff, offer a lot more services to our clients, do some bigger things that it's a little more expensive projects that, it takes more money to get into. The mowing, anybody gets into it. Not everybody gets into more of the dirt work. And we'll probably move towards getting bigger equipment, skidsters, maybe excavators, depending on how serious we get into hardscaping. But that's my take on the 752. I think it's a great machine. It was a no-brainer purchase for us since we've got the thing. Until I got sick, it ran every day to some extent, even at the shop, just keeping things up around here. But if you guys got any other questions on it, anybody has any of their own opinions on it, let us know. This is Jacob with Scooters Lawn Care. Have a great day.